cool. No spoilers, but do you still have something planned with CC with the weird things that happened in chapter 1, or did it kind of fall to the wayside? Shrugging emoji. I'm aware of it. We didn't... it wasn't forgotten. Were things planned for this chapter? Not really. Shrugging emoji! Okay, so the thing about the stuff that happened in chapter 1 is that ENreco season 1 happened like 3 months after we had debuted. It was like during a really, really busy time where a lot of people... It was busy. People were busy. And so we didn't have a lot of time to like bond and interact with people. So we went into ENreco being put into groups with people we hadn't really spoken to. And we were a little worried. We're a little scared. So we're like, let's have something as backup. Because if we don't have our memories and we want to roleplay it a little bit, we'll have something as backup so that we can do something together if we have to. Yeah, so that was kind of what happened in season 1. Where we set it up. If like we didn't really know what to do, or we're trying to find out how to like start a roleplay with each other, then we would be able to. ENreco was like the first time we got to really interact with a lot of people. Because before then, it was just like passing messages or just like brief interactions. But there it was like the first time that it would be considered a quote-unquote collab, I guess. It is a good thing. I'm happy for the opportunities, but we weren't sure how it would go. So it was like contingency planning. Like we wanted to RP with everyone, but because we were so new, we didn't really know how much they would be role-playing, how much they would be online, stuff like that. We didn't know what extent we would be interacting, to what extent it would happen. Yeah, break in case of emergency. Hard to RP when you don't know them at all. That was like a major concern of mine, because it was like my first time interacting with everyone, and my first interaction is gonna be like me hard into the RP. And it's like nothing like me at all, and I'm like, oh no, what if they think what if they think this is what I'm always like? But I'm not always like this. What if they get whiplash? What if they're whiplashed? But now everyone is much more comfortable with each other, so that's why we can do all these silly things and we just trust each other. And then that's why I have like absolutely zero thought going into this. I wasn't concerned about this ENreco season at all, because I'm like, oh yeah, I just know that I can interact with anyone here. I can approach them. I can just do whatever. But before, it was like 3 months after debut, I'm like, oh my god, I don't know. Would I be crossing a boundary? Would I be stepping on lines if I just like approach someone? Or like, how much should I be roleplaying with a person? What if they don't want to roleplay? Yeah, it was scary.